All right, in today's video, I want to talk about something that almost stopped me from getting into real estate, and it stops a lot of people actually to move forward to get into real estate, and it's this. It's something called fear, Fear. And I can guarantee you this, it can become so paralyzing when you think about it, that it could really stop you from moving forward. And this is just anything in life. But I'm going to stick with just strictly, real estate. When I first started out in the game, all I was thinking was, you know what? The fear came in my head of, well, am I too young to be doing this? Because at the time I was only 25 or 26. Or I would think, well, what happens if I can't find a renter? What happens if I buy the price and I pay too much for it? What happens if it gets damaged? All these things went through my head, and it almost literally stopped me. And I got to the point to where I said, okay, hold up. This is not getting me anywhere. And I knew that. And I didn't start for a while. When I first initially started, I went about a year and a half before I did anything because of fear. But then I started to think, what is my outcome that I want out of this for doing real estate? Well, I want passive income. I want to build generational wealth. I want to leave a legacy for my family. I cannot do that by sitting on the sideline and being in fear all the time. Okay? So I'm telling you to tell you this. I was in that same position. All of us were, right? Scared to do something, didn't want to move forward, but you have to understand something. We're just getting in our own heads, okay? We're getting in our own heads, preventing it from coming to truth. Because what I started to realize was, look, if I don't take action and I let fear take over, I'm going to be in this same unhappy position, and I don't want this. Like most of us, right? We're unhappy at our corporate America job. We want to change. We want to retire early, right? We want more income. Had I let fear take over, I would have been in the same position. And I wasn't going to let myself go another 40 years or 50 years until I retired, and then at the end, be broke. That was not even an option. So two things actually that I did to help me get over this fear, and I'm going to tell you were. There's two things. One, to help me get over the fear was I started to network with people that were already getting the results that I was looking for. It's really that simple. That's one of the things I did. I actually started networking and talking with people, asking them questions like, hey, how did you do this? How did you get to this point? What did you do when you ran into this problem? Okay. How do you scale? How did you get this much money? How many houses do I need? All these questions I was asking other people that had the success so I can get the same thing. And another thing that I did was, when I got into real estate to help me through my success period, was with a mentor, somebody that can guide me and direct me anytime I had any problems or issues. Mentors are critical and massive for your growth, knowledge, and understanding in real estate. It took me a while to figure this out about having a mentor, but I finally ended up doing it, right? And these mentors taught me so much information that I wasn't going to get out of a book. See, you have book smart and you got street smart. Sometimes you get your good mentor because they actually, especially ones that had properties, they know exactly what they're talking about. They're going to give you tips and resources and strategies and methods that the books don't even talk about. So having a mentor on your team is extremely important. Had I not had a mentor on my team, I would have not been able to scale and get into apartments, because I thought apartment complexes were just for people that were hedge fund operated, people that were doctors or lawyers, the high-end earners. Those are the people I thought that were only able and capable to get apartment complexes. So after I had a mentor and they told me about it, had I not had a mentor, I would not be in apartments as well. So I have single families and apartments. But the point is, guys, let me get back to the fear factor, is that you don't want to let it overcome you, because the fear that I had, and I know this was going to happen if I didn't make a change, is I was going to retire broke. And I was going to be like the statistics that are today in 2024. And the statistics are 71% of the Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. I did not want to be part of that statistic. And I knew the way to overcome it was gain knowledge, information, understanding about real estate investing. Once I conquered that, I'd be on my way to financial freedom. And that's exactly what happened. All right, guys, thank you for joining my YouTube channel. If you click down below, you'll see my ebook. That's a lot of game and information to get you started out in real estate if that's what you want. And I will see you on the next YouTube video. Peace.